Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 9 o'clock, and welcome to DAAD's Radio's nightly horror programme. My name is Baxter Johnson, and I will be your host. Tonight's radio play is by the producer of radio's outstanding theatre of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, Uren. Tonight's show is sponsored by Sparky Spark Plugs, the only spark plugs you'll ever need. So let me present for your enjoyment the continuing story of 8 Dirty Secrets. Episode 5 begins with the realisation that if it's not Addams, who is it?
We're so sure it was Addams.
Yes, Doctor, we all thought the same thing.
Body's still warm. It's not long since he was, you know.
Colonel, we should be able to work this out. Do you not have any idea who the murderer could be?
I honestly thought it was Addams, Mr. Randall. Now I'm forced to believe that there is someone else in the house.
Yes, that makes sense. It must be it.
It had to, Mr. Randall, because otherwise one of you two is the killer.
Yes, Colonel. But why would we come here to help you if we wanted to kill you?
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm sure of that now, but it did cross my mind for a while there. Do you forgive me?
Of course, Colonel. Don't worry. There must be someone else in the house.
I wish they would just show themselves so we'd get this over with.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Mr. Randall. 3 little murderers all left alone. Who will be next? Soon they'll be gone. It's never late. Now they are through.
Who the hell is that? Where's it coming from?
I don't know, but I wish there were a way of finding out.
3 little murderers running through the house. On the hunt like a cat with a mouse. Soon one will die, and then there'll be 2. Time's running out. What will you do?
You have got to be joking. What do we do now?
We must stay together. But where is the safest place?
What about the dining room? There's literally only one way in and one way out of that room.
That we know of. What about the secret passages?
Come on, it's our best bet. We can't stay here.
Three little murderers turn to die. Soon they'll be gone. Their lives will be mine.
I really wish he would just shut up.
How do you know it's a man, Mr. Randall?
I don't know. I suppose I'm just assuming. With that voice you can't really tell. Right. If we keep an eye on this door, there's no way anyone can sneak up on us.
Colonel, are you all right?
Get him, Mr. Randall. Promise me they won't win.
Oh my God! Colonel, no!
Only 2 left, waiting to die. Which will be next to catch the murderer's eye?
Come on, we need to go. We can't do anything for the Colonel now.
Mike, we need to split up. We might have more of a chance if we're on our own.
Doc, I told you before, there's no way I'm leaving you on your own. We escape together or we die together. Come on, in the living room. At least the door's already open. Remember our date on Saturday?
Mike?
Sorry, just trying to stay positive.
Tick-tock, time is running out. Hide while you can, hide while you might.
I wish I could tell if they were getting nearer. He must have bloody speakers all over the house.
At least we will see him when it comes through the door. There's only one way into this room.
Hold on, what about the secret passage? Doc, quick, behind the chair!
Two little murderers hiding in the room. Soon they'll be dead, having met their doom.
Will you please shut up? You're going to run out of rhymes.
Why, Mr. Randall, don't you like my rhymes? Since they upset you, maybe it's your time. Your time has run out, Mr. Randall. Only 2 left, and then my job will be done. 8 little murderers all getting the justice they deserved.
What gives you the right to decide that?
It's my party, and you'll die if I want you to. If you would like to come out and join your friend, Doctor.
Why are you doing this? Who are you?
Ah, yes, Doctor. The big question, the big reveal. Since you don't have long left for this world, I may as well tell you. My name is Armstrong. Mrs. Elizabeth Armstrong. I invited you here to my family home. And now I'm the one who's going to end your lives.
You're insane. You can't believe you'll get away with this.
Well, who is there to stop me, Mr. Randall? Once you two are gone, it will be finished. And every murderer will have answered for their crimes.
But why? Why have you killed all these people? What have they done to you?
Do you want to know, Doctor? Do you really want to know? Well, let's start at the beginning. Your good friend, the Colonel. Why would I kill him? It was my brother who fell in love with the Colonel's daughter, the one the Colonel sent to die. The ironic thing is, the Colonel thought he was a pauper, and yet it wasn't true. He was the next in line to the Armstrong fortune, and that idiot Colonel killed him because he wasn't good enough for his precious daughter.
But what about everyone else? Surely they didn't all do something to you?
So naive, Doctor. So naive. Mr. Jackson, the article he wrote about the company owner, that was about my husband, Sir Arthur Armstrong. Because of Jackson, I lost the love of my life. When that employee attacked him, it was Jackson and Stevens to blame. Stevens sold Jackson the story, and Jackson couldn't even be bothered to check the facts. Then Addams and his greedy wife, they were the servants for my grandmother, Lady Beatrice Stevenson. They suffocated her just to get their hands on her jewellery. And do you know what makes it worse? She was leaving them money for looking after her for all those years. Far more than the value of the stupid jewellery. But they couldn't wait, and they killed her, and damn them, I hope they rot in hell.
Okay, but what about me? I've never met your family.
Oh, haven't you? I believe you did in fact meet my daughter's only child, Mr. Randall. She's the woman you got pregnant and dumped. You killed her, Mr. Randall, as if you drove that car yourself.
I tried to find it, to tell her I would marry her.
Oh, too little too late, Mr. Randall.
But what about Miss Ross? What had she done to you?
It was my son. My son! The producer who she used and destroyed. She never loved him. Just used him for power. That evil bitch, she got what she deserved.
So that just leaves me. Oh God. I've just realised.
Yes, Doctor. I think you've probably guessed. I am the patient you saw last month, who you refused to help. I begged you not to make me live my remaining 8 weeks in pain, gradually fading away. As if I hadn't lost enough. You condemn me to lose all dignity, along with control of even my body. I suppose you wish now that you had agreed to help me die with some dignity. After all, Doctor, if it wasn't for your precious principles, all of tonight's guests would still be alive.
But Mrs. Armstrong, please don't kill us. We regret what we've done. Isn't that enough?
No, Mr. Randall. All my guests tonight deserve to die. You all hurt and destroyed people in my family, and not one of you will leave here alive.
But we've answered for our crimes. All of us carry the emotional scars of what we've done. Every single day, I think about the patients I couldn't help.
That's a little too late, Doctor. What the hell? What was that? Give it to me!
Quick, Doc, grab the gun! Oh, no, you don't. You're not going anywhere.
Get against the wall.
But you won't shoot me, Doctor, will you? You won't kill me. You haven't got that in you. You wouldn't shoot me in cold blood. Some people have murder in them, Doctor, and some don't. I never would have thought I had. Not until all of you, one by one, destroyed everyone I loved. Then I find out it came very easily to me. Now give me that gun.
It wasn't that long ago you begged me to do this to you.
Doc, are you okay? Doc?
I am, Mike. I didn't think I could do it. But she lunged for the gun and it sort of went off.
Doc, you were amazing. Where did you learn to shoot like that?
I think it was just sheer luck, to be honest. I could just as easily have shot you. Hold on. What about the gong, the noise from the gong? Who made that noise? That saved our lives. That's what distracted Mrs. Armstrong.
I've no idea. Oh, it looks like the gong's fallen off the holder and rolled across the floor. How? The Colonel!
Look! The Colonel, he's still alive. Oh, thank God he's still alive.
Did we get her? Are you both okay? Please tell me we got her.
Well done, Colonel. You saved the day. We thought she'd killed you.
I'm tougher than I look, Mr. Randall. Germans couldn't kill me. There's no way I was going to let a psycho grandmother do it.
Come on, Doctor. Give me a hand. Let's get all three of us out of here.
So what now, Colonel?
Go to the beach and try and attract someone's attention, Doctor. Anywhere that's away from this damned house.
Maybe when we're at the beach, I might get a signal on my phone.
That's not what I mean. What are you going to do when we get back?
The one thing this has made me realise is that I've given up on life. Since my daughter disowned me, I've just given up. This has shown me that I still have a lot of living to do before my life is over. I'd get in touch with my daughter and try and patch things up. What about you, Doctor?
I need some time off. I think this is going to take a long time before I can just go back to work. I need to just get back to reality where there isn't someone trying to kill me. I just need some complete rest for a while.
Hey, Doc, you are going to be busy.
What do you on about, Mr. Randall? You just said I need a break.
But remember, got that date coming up on Saturday. And if I get my way, there'll be many more to come after that.
Thank you so much for tuning in to DAAD's radio nightly horror program, The 8 Dirty Secrets, by the producer of radio's outstanding theatre of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, Uren Owen. And please remember today's daily sponsors, Dyson's Dinner Gongs. You will always save the day with a Dyson's Dinner Gong. You have been listening to 8 Dirty Secrets. Mike Randall was played by Nigel. Addams, the butler, was played by Alan. Mrs. Addams, played by Kat. Elizabeth Ross was played by Marie. Stevens, the secretary, was played by Dougie. The colonel was played by Alan. Dr. Mortimer was played by Kat. Jackson, the reporter, was played by Barry. Mrs. Armstrong was played by Marie. And Baxter Johnson was played by Heather. Thank you and good night.